still gonna drive. And I guess I'm the moron that's still gonna walk. Foster is a slushy field. That was my only misgiving about coming out here, was to see how many fools we're going to be driving around. Like I said, nothing stops idiots from driving in Dallas. The streets are clear. The sidewalk is a slushy mess, but it's still walkable. I mean, I've got on snowshoes. Or snow cleats. Not to get too overconfident. There's nothing going on here. think I'm gonna buy a new set of snow cleats after this is over. No, I couldn't turn my head very well. That's better. You know, when I first started doing this, the miserable part was having to step up on curbs all the time. And since they redesigned since they repaved these sidewalks several times, or the street several times, they put the ADA curb cutouts in. And it makes a whole lot of difference. The water is flowing. So it may be like this all night, where the rain is just carrying the snow out of here. Sidewalks are going to be a mess. There's nothing clearing them off. Oh, I keep looking back because I don't know if these assholes are gonna make turns or what. And I really hate walking up here with my back turned to the street, but it looks like I said, the streets are clear. With the sidewalk, that's a slushy mess. This section's flooding for some reason. I just didn't know there's such a thing. I didn't know that you could do this. I didn't know there could be snow, snow and rain. You know, I'm used to seeing the ice pellets and the sleet. This ain't sleet. This is just straight up rain. In a strange way though, the new stuff that they put up, the newer sidewalk, or whatever has gone on here, I guess it's sloped a certain way. I'm not encountering as much slush. So this is what it's like to walk the streets in Chicago, huh? I think Chicago gets stuff like this where it's rain and snow. So it stays this slushy mess. Well, now seeing this, I was like, yeah, I guess it isn't so bad. You can drive and walk and bike in this stuff. But in Dallas, like I said, I'm used to ice. I said, I ain't going out there today. I said, the sidewalks are just sheets of ice. And I just inspected it and I was like, this is just slush. So just in case, because I'm such a gearhead, I put on my ice cleats. I'm not complaining too much because they are helping me grip. It makes it easier to walk through the snow. Problem is, I hit some of these parts where it's liquid. Well, the bottom line is my cleats are going to get a nice washing, but when I'm done, I have a feeling all the teeth on this thing are going to be all broken off. Which is why I said, if I make it through this, I'll tell you what brand I bought, huh? Nah, I ain't going to plug anything. That company probably don't even exist anymore. Well, I guess we can scratch that off of my list of conditions I walked in. Slush. I'll take slush over ice any day of the week. I can do slush. Yeah, I would pick up trash, but hey, I can't see it, man. It's covered in snow. Oh well. I wanted to put on my monk's robe. Then I saw liquid rain. Or I saw rain and I said, well, alright. But thankfully I'm wearing my reflective raincoat. Of course, that don't mean nothing if somebody's going too fast in this. But so far people seem to be behaving themselves and there's not a lot of people. Are these my fellow essential workers? Or is this just some guy who says I need to get some cigarettes and lottery tickets? That's draining nicely. So the city of Dallas is trying to get some video or footage of whether or not their drainage systems are working in this. Ladies and gentlemen, I say yes. We're doing fine. I would have gone down the other side of Community, but I don't care how slushy it is, I don't trust that area. I try my best not to go over there after dark. But if Tuesday was any indication, the bad stuff will come to you. My whole time walking on Midway, I've never had an encounter like that. There's a fool. She didn't slow down a tick. Meanwhile, he got stuff still piled on his car. So he's saying, do you need assistance? I was like, no, I'm fine. But I would like you to brush that stuff off the car. This is the worst section. And it's weird because this is the newest. It's all slush, which means, I guess, I don't know, no rain got to this. But this is also a step off. So yeah, morons. Morons are out here. It's the only clean car I've seen so far. Oh, bike, look at that. Bike tires, baby. No studded tires though. I seriously doubt anybody in Dallas owns a pair of studded tires. I don't think you need them though. So yeah, the only reason there are people parked over here is for the goddamn bar. Problem. Okay, this is where the cleats are coming in handy. I never realized there was such a wicked slope here. I don't mean like the one that the hill, I mean like it slopes down. That makes for uneven stepping. Whew. This is a workout. I mean, I'm still talking, but yeah, this is the one time I probably should have wore my hood. But I can't turn my head when I wear this stupid thing. Man, so glad I wore it. I was like, yeah, I was wasting time wearing these snow cleats. Now I'm like, nope. So yeah, most of this stuff might clear out by tomorrow. The biggest problem is I see all these people with slush still on their cars. Another moron. So what are you talking about? There's no snow. Yes, but there's still a layer of water. And we haven't had a rain in a while. And people have crappy cars with oil leaking out. You still hydroplane. I think one of my shoes came off. So you're asking if I recommend these cleats. One of them just came off somewhere. Here it is. Did it break off? Nope. So yeah, that's what they look like. Don't really need them though. Try to put this damn thing on. Part of me said, hey, why don't you put a string on here? In case you want to know how to put them on. It's like, you don't, some guys looking at this from Minnesota, dude, you don't need that. It's like, hey, I'm from Texas, I don't know that I don't need that. Like, you're acting like this is Ice Mageddon or something. I was like, no, I just like to test out gear. And this was an opportunity to see what these things do on snow. And they're about as good as advertised. Don't need these today, but I'll probably need them tomorrow. Like I said, I get the feeling that this stuff's not going to be sticking around tomorrow. Famous last words, I'm not a meteorologist. I'm just a dude that's been walking in bad conditions for 25 years. I know how to deal with heat. I know how to deal with rain. We don't get much cold here, so I don't really fool with it that much. I can't believe I saw a bike. That's pretty cool, man. I saw a bike tire. Dallas, we're gonna get there, man. I hope we get there. All I can do is ask. I I'm not the guy who goes out there and bitches at people. I ask. If I don't get the answer I like, I'll go around and I'll see if I can ask someone else. There's probably, like I said, there's somebody, in fact, maybe, no, I don't think any of my audience is outside of, I don't think anybody outside of the United States watches this. Hell, people in the United States don't even watch it. But if there was somebody from the Netherlands, they say, yeah, this is the way we do it. So I step down and I'm fine. It's not slippery. It's just crunchy. I think I've done this before. When it's ice, I don't like. I step down and it slides. The problem with ice is it grips the sidewalk. It doesn't grip you. This stuff, it doesn't grip to anything. It just sloshes around. I wonder if I should have gone, no. If I'm going down here, if I saw the bike tower, that means that, like I said, if I'm out here, that means the baddies are out here. That means that some dumbass is going to try to sleep out in this tonight. You can sleep in cold, but cold and wet. Wet gets in all your gear. Wet touches your skin. Wet pulls your temperature down. Wet will make you die of exposure. I don't like wet. I can deal with cold though. This is kind of nice. Looks like I should have one of those 1930s songs playing in my head. So far the only one I got is Winter Wonderland, and it's cold outside. That blew my mind. I'm looking at YouTube and they had a young, good looking, God, he was good looking, Ricardo Montalban. Trying to convince this girl to stay with him. That's what that guy yesterday reminded me of, the El Caballero. I can never get the accents right. I was like, dude, Ricardo Montalban's hitting on hard times here. He sounded like a Ricardo Montalban type, like Ricardo Montalban. Get me a Ricardo Montalban. Who's Ricardo Montalban? Give me a Ricardo Montalban type. And then eventually he said they find, you know, they only come to him when they say, get me Ricardo Montalban. They start with it and they end with it. Probably need to dig up his Wikipedia article and find out what was going on there. Oh shit! Ah! Ah! Yeah, well, my socks are soaked. I should have wore wool socks. Like I said, I thought that this was going to be like just powdery. This is. I'm basically walking around the world's largest cup, or the world's largest Slurpee. That's exactly what this is. This is a Slurpee. You could scoop this up in a cup, put your flavoring on it, and not have to pay 7-11 a dime. Now the funny thing is, if you use Slurpee when you're writing something, technically what I'm supposed to do is put TM on the end of it, because, you know, it's a trademark. Video banned because of the 7-Eleven. Video demonetized because of the 7-Eleven Corporation. I will never have to worry about being demonetized or monetized or any of that crap. This is my video journal. Me talking to myself, future generations, and anybody who just happens to be damned curious. And somehow humanity gets wiped off the map and some servers are still existing, and you find a little snippet of, wow, this is all liquid. And you find a snippet of this video. I don't know what to tell you guys. We knew what was going on. We knew how to fix it. But we wanted to make money instead. If you learn anything from us, at least learn that. Find a way or abandon the concept that your species is too unprofitable to live. Don't do a cost-benefit analysis on your survival. Oh, you see, there was the one time that I could have slipped and fell, and I was like, nope, just a stumble. That's the whole time I've been walking around here. I have not felt the slip. Be glad when these assholes are done. That still trips me out. I was coming down here and these dudes are out here putting in plumbing at 10 o'clock at night. I was like, okay. But you know what? These folks pay all that fancy money for Midway Hollow and protection and everything. They can figure it out, whatever group association they got. And that's an awful way to think, but I keep trying to get in contact with these people and I get crickets. Yeah, I'm looking at these cars and I guess my socks are good enough. I mean, I got they're like poly blend. I don't know what they're made out of. I think it's cotton polyester blend. They're just cheap. I mean, they're like Hanes socks and some really cheap stuff that I bought. But I got them wet and I'm fine. I don't think it's that cold out here. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can't sleep out in this. But you'd have to try really hard. Or you'd have to be out here a real long time to get hypothermia. I want to say 4 hours. And this walk feels like it's barely going to be... Oh, that's fun. Looks like I'm going to be putting these up by the hot water heater. I'm just glad these are the black shoes. Holy shit, what happened here? Is this the house? I hate to think, is this the house where the kid used to draw with the chalk? There are no sacred cows in the country that eats beef. They're gone. And that house is gone. And I need to keep moving forward. Stop living in the past. You see, that's my attitude. I see tragedy, and my first instinct is to keep moving forward. Sometimes my humanity takes over and I turn back, but initially I have to turn back. I'm already in forward mode. This is flowing good. It's flowing quite well. And that wall is okay. Well, let the city of Dallas figure it out. And I'm in the street. And this is the slushy mess. Slurpee. What flavor is it? Piss and fertilizer. 7-Eleven wants to experiment. Who knows? It might be a hit. Ammonia flavor. You go over to the pump. You say, I want to add a little strawberry to it. I guess I haven't had a Slurpee in a long time. I don't know if it's not like snow cones where they pump it. Maybe they do. I don't know. Put a shot of something in there. I remember they had the Coke flavored Slurpee, and then you could put like a splash of cherry flavoring or something in there. Might be having a Mandela effect there. I think the last time I had a Slurpee, I was buying a pack of Garbage Pail Kids, and they were experimenting with a new banana flavor, which did not go over well at all. I took one sip and I was like, ah! I was a fat kid that ate everything on his plate, and I couldn't finish that. I took like 3 or 4 sips and I said, yeah, no. I actually wasted food and did not feel bad about it. Someone's asking, what Garbage Pail Kids did you get? I didn't get the one I wanted. For some strange reason, I was obsessed with K.O. Cody. It just looked really gnarly. His teeth were knocked out and his nose was all bloody. He had a footprint on his face. I was like, what the hell happened to him? The Garbage Pail Kids were the first time in my life I saw something that was visceral. Like there was mucus in it. There was blood. Curiously enough, no feces that I can recall. I don't remember there being a garbage can. Like that was the 2 things you couldn't show. None of them were based. None of them had sexual fluids, and none of them had fecal matter. So I guess there was a line. You can show plenty of blood and guts. There was a Garbage Pail Kid eating someone's guts. I think it was a cannibal. I forgot what his name was. Starving Marvin or something like that. Well, Starving Marvin was eating himself, I think. I can't remember. What I didn't know was there were alternate cars. There was one that had one name and one had the other. I just thought K.O. Cody was the only name, and it was like, no, it was something else. Atom Bomb, for some reason that one was always, you can get that card easy. What I always loved about Garbage Pail Kids is somehow they were cute and gross at the same time. It's like you saw this angelic looking face with dimples, but at the same time something was horribly wrong. And you see, that's the problem. Should I call that in? I think they're aware of it. You know what, they don't care. Anyway, there's tree limbs kind of blocking that, so it doesn't look like it's going to be a flood risk anytime soon, but you know, I could have gone a lot further. Sitting here talking, I want to keep walking. Maybe I'll go all the way to Almazan. It's not a bad idea. My mom must be beside herself. You gonna go out there and break your leg, boy? And I'm not gonna help you. I can't help you. I was like, Mom, I'm gonna be all right. It's just slush out here. She worries. I got caught out in a tornado one time, and I think I got that on video. I do have that on video. I posted that one. I thought I did. Can't remember now. Yeah, that was back when I was posting. This was during the height of the pandemic, before I got the Code Red for Humanity report. And I got caught out there, and it was, the sirens went off, and I said, well, maybe they'll find me wrapped around a tree somewhere, or blown clean off the eye somewhere. My head gone, but my bare ass somehow still survives. And that was when the Hind family. You need to seek shelter. Come in here. I said, okay, there's still good people in Dallas. Go, man, go. Yeah, you don't need to be out here, dumbass. But he was slipping, which means he was going too fast to begin with, but you know, whatever. What if you hadn't been here? He would have gone right through that stop sign. That's why he was slipping. Trying to do a California stop. Yeah, I want to keep going. I haven't had enough yet. I need more. More! Why are you laughing at yourself? J.G. Hurlitzer telling that story about a conversation between Avery Brooks and Renee Auberjonois about getting more emotion, raw emotion out of the scene. He said, yes, I need that. Give me that. You can't have that. Damn thing's still here. All right. He says, no, you don't understand. I need more. More. Avery, I'm giving you all I got. No, I need more. You can't have any more. Leave me alone. Yes, that. Give me that. I don't know if that's a director thing or that's just the way artists are. Is they keep pushing each other's buttons. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. The weather cheated me out of my chance. Actually, I wasn't gonna go this far anyway. That's true. Yeah, so. You're thinking to yourself, well, you could have gone to work tonight. I was like, there's a problem with that. You see, I get off at midnight, and all this stuff that I'm sitting here looking around at, thinking, oh, there's a chance that it, you know, the ground's not cold enough. I don't believe this is going to freeze over, but I'm stupidly wrong a lot of times. I think that's part of being human, right? To be stupidly wrong. Not just wrong. Wrong to the point where people look at you and they question your intelligence. Like, the hell with you, man. Are you sure you've got two functioning hemispheres there? And I'm like, sometimes, man, I just don't know. I guess I never noticed that sign is new. No, that sign's not new. The problem is, I was wearing my yellow tint glasses for such a long time that they knocked out a lot of stuff that had a lot of bright lights. And now I'm sitting here wearing just these regular clear ones, and everything looks so much brighter. It's like, why do you keep wearing goggles? Contact lenses, and there's always something getting in my eye. So I wear goggles when I walk. Some variation on goggles, safety glasses. That was, what was that back there? That was Durango. This is the godforsaken Cortez. The godforsaken Cortez, you call it. Yeah, I don't think this thing has any teeth left. I think I'll bust all the teeth off of it. I'm just running on. We'll see. I think they said these things were made out of titanium. I got Elvis. No, Elvis, I'm gonna have more conversation. Sorry, man. Why do I like this song? I love the band. I like the flow of this song. Oh yeah, and Elvis is okay too. Are there still any Elvis fans left? I imagine most of them died off by now. Alright, I'm not the only stupid son of a bitch out here. That makes me feel good. Uh-oh. It's got something to say to me. Whoa! Ah. It's fun walking around the world's largest Slurpee. I feel like I'm in Antarctica right now. like, do you see how deep it is? Yeah. Yeah, I got snow cleats on, and they're gripping pretty good. Alright, so this is slush. Oh, that's fun. Dry socks be damned. I'm gonna keep going. I know it's stupid of me to do this. Well, I'm going all the way to Northwest Highway. I'm gonna see if those people are still sleeping under the bridge. God, I hope they're not. I hope they had enough sense to go to the shelters. Oh my God. Damn, I missed that. That's pretty damn neat. Huh. Well, the season's over now. Damn. Little hidden gems. Alright. Well, Mississippi's still here. You know, I have never walked down this sidewalk before. I guess I get to fill in my memory card. Okay. He says that this is kind of a reminder of what Dallas used to be, where they just kind of build things willy-nilly. Like, you've got single-family homes mixed in with multi-family apartments, and then I'm going to keep walking and there's going to be a commercial area. You know, it's mixed use before it was mixed use, because this was technically the suburbs, but there wasn't really a plan out here. Guy sounds like he's about to slam into something. I hear voices every once in a while, which means that I guess there are some smokers coming out here just looking at me like, what the hell's wrong with you, man? The problem is I'm an addict. My addiction doesn't go into my veins, it helps my veins. I can't snort it up my nose, I just breathe it in constantly. My addiction is to put one foot in front of the other. I need this. God, how I need this. I'm a junkie that can't stop. There's no help for me. I'm lost. I mean, you knew there was something fundamentally wrong with me. I'm talking to myself while filming a video while walking around in. Oh, looks like we got ourselves a new somebody got a new auction car. What I don't understand is they don't even bother to like wipe the shit. Why am I walking on the thing? They don't even bother to wipe the soap marker off of there. What do they call that stuff? Grease pin off of there. All right, go back to Elvis. Shit, I didn't think this through. There's that wicked hill. That's the test. This is the hill too. He says, you see how thick this is? And I was like, yeah. It's a slushy mess. Be sure. why the left one never came off. God fucking damn it. This fucking asshole. And the Lexus SUG driver. Ah, brother. Like I said, the other guy didn't stop. That'd have been it. Still think it was a good idea. You know, that was the whole thing, is I don't walk out here because I think I'm going to slip and fall and break my leg on slick pavement. I don't come out here because there's idiots driving. And I don't know what these fucking idiots are going to do. They're going too fast. They're always going too fast. They're driving out here, period. They don't need to drive out here. And it's always the same thing. The rules of physics, weather, whatever, don't apply to me. I've done this a million times and I've never had this problem. I'm from the north. You know, every excuse in the world. But this is Dallas. This is a place that's not built for this, and you're trying to drive around in a place that's not built for this. Dude said he felt like he was in Antarctica. That's funny. I say that as I'm wearing my my snow cleats. That Target's still open. Those 4 unfortunate essential employees, essential workers. I'm sorry, essential workers. What an insulting term that was. It was both uplifting and humbling at the same time. Not essential people, essential workers. We need you, but don't forget, you're still wage slaves. So to remind you that we're going to call you workers. You couldn't even give us a high enough praise and call us vital. You just said essential. Essential. Okay. Like, is a liver essential? Is a skin is essential? I mean, like, oh, I forgot lip balm. Lip balm's essential. But not vital. We're not going to go that far. Let's just not go crazy here. No, they're still out here. All right, y'all. Good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck. Oh, that's the one time I felt like I was about to slip. Boy, where you been? So I was gonna walk to California to help out with the wildfire, but I got hungry around Almazan, so I decided to come back. They must have salted their sidewalk or cleared them off. No, it's because it's slope. Don't think for a minute that Target thinks that much about people walking here. Alright, let's turn, because it's probably going to be a fucking asshole here. Look at all these people. Assholes with nothing better to do with themselves. Alright. Once again, this thing's gripping with no problem. Now this is a lot. The Ameritax guy had the presence of mind to come out or have somebody, I guess, pour de-icer on the cars, or those cars never stopped moving when it started snowing. Those few dedicated drunks. Now they were still at the step up, but the cockpit, well, okay, so one of those is the barkeep, right? That's the thing that gets to me the most is in this, they drove up here, they're drinking. When it gets colder and this stuff starts to freeze over, they're driving back. Walmart even open? I guess they're open. It just you think you're gonna get that Hawk crossing? Probably not. I kind of wanted it there, but he said, well, can we put it over by Hallwick? I was like, yeah, I guess so. Now the question is, will anybody use it? The dogs are still barking at me. So I guess the answer to the question is Dallas walkable only if you're really dedicated. No sidewalk here. I don't understand how they got away with this. Was there sidewalk here initially? I thought it came off again. Other problem with stepping on this is I've had situations where somehow a hole gets covered up in snow and you accidentally step in it. That's what I hate about not having sidewalk, is the not knowing. Yeah, maybe I should cross here. At least try to attempt to walk the bad side. And this one here's taking it slow. That's smart. Oh, it's because the asshole can't see out the windshield. I thought that was kind of weird for an SUV version. They didn't want to wait around and Dallas is full of fools, man. Dallas has got some fools. This dude's over here following super close while that person's making a turn. Ah, shit, I hope I didn't break that off. That was the last of the teeth. The weird thing is, this is the one I hated. These are the shoes that I had. The other ones that were coils. I like those better when I'm walking on ice. I wonder how long I've been out here. Let's see what the watch says. 118. I wanted 90 minutes, I got 90 minutes. Normally on Thursday I don't even get that. Seems like there's more idiots driving around here. Or maybe it's just Marsh Lane in general. I don't know. Oh. Dude parked the... Wow. One guy's parked the wrong direction. The other guy is, you know. I was just suddenly thinking about John Bois. I slipped on a banana peel while walking in slush. John! Probably won't break anything. He slipped on another banana peel, slipped on another banana peel. No wonder it was just snake bit. He just kept... I was like, oh, after about the second time it happened, I said, this guy must be Mr. Glass. And then John Bois was pointing out it happened again and again and again. This guy slipped like 6 or 8 times. Hey, another bike tire. Look at that. So we do have some dedicated bicyclists in Dallas. Oh, that's how I probably lost it last time. Still there. Is it? Yeah, it's still there. Oh. I'm gonna try to walk tomorrow too. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Go to bed, wake up tomorrow. I'll just do my walking at work. It's a little more terrifying when you can see it coming. Like I said, I know that on dry pavement. I just know that one day that guy will be going too fast. And he'll hit that curb. And I'll look up and I'll see a couple of headlights, or I'll see a front end coming at me. And that'll be it. In the movies, they always show you just like everything goes dark. I think it'll be painful. I think I'll feel every organ getting ruptured and every bone snapping. I think the initial shock I'll probably pass out, and I simply won't recover. My broken bits sitting on a corner table. I said I wanted to be cremated, but my family will try their best to give me an open casket funeral. Reconstructing my checks out of PVC. Maybe there's a good shot that my head will remain intact. Who knows? Big work around that too, though. He went a long way and then stopped here, said F this, I'm getting in the car. Somebody came up here with a car and he threw the bike in there and they skedaddled. Dallas hates pedestrians. I'm walking around in slush and puddles. People on the street, they get this beautiful black, clean, wet street.